I recently wanted to buy a second line trimmer for my backyard, and based on my experience with Stihl, why not? I went straight to an FS45, a lightweight line trimmer. You know, I've been using Stihl branded equipment since the mid-1970s, and I've used so many things that they produce: chainsaws, cut-off saws, scrub cutters, brush cutters, everything they make I've been using, and I've loved every single one of them up until now. I'll just show you around the FS45. It's very typical Stihl, well produced. The motor runs really well, although it did need tuning once I got it home, but that's neither here nor there. The ergonomics are very good on this thing. It's light and very well balanced, and it should be pleasant to use, but here's the problem. So just putting it into perspective, this particular machine's only about a month old. It's still on its original tank of petrol. I gotta say, it's very fuel efficient for a two-stroke, very fuel efficient. Stihl have done a great job with that. As I said earlier, the ergonomics are great. It's good to use, it's light, everything's where it needs to be. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. So the very first time I used this, I noticed that the line kept snapping off and disappearing inside the head. That's annoying. It required me undoing the head, rethreading it all, putting it back together again, and off I'd go. 5 minutes later, it would do the same thing. 5 minutes later, it would do the same thing. So probably within 5 or 6 uses, I've had the head off at least 15 times. Big problem now, I can't get it off. It won't come off. No matter how much I unscrew it, no matter how much I pull it, no matter what I do to it, I cannot get this head to come off. So I don't want to break it, it's going back to the lawnmower shop. So when I take it back to the lawnmower shop, I'm actually going to ask them if this Honda head will fit on this Stihl. It'd be a really good thing if it did. This is my Honda UMS 425, a lightweight line trimmer. It's been used constantly for about 3 years, relatively heavy duty work, no wear on the head at all. This one's been used for a week. Have a look at the wear on the head. So I'm not saying that Stihl make a terrible machine, they don't. It's actually not too bad. But would I recommend it? I'd buy another Honda.